So I got this Real Relax massage chair a couple months ago and it has been just wonderful. However, there are 3 things that I wish I had paid more attention to when I first bought it. Let's check it out. Number 1, when it's on, I was trying to turn it off one day just by hitting the power button again, and no matter what I did, it didn't seem to work. I'm embarrassed, but still pumped to admit that I finally realized hold it for 3 seconds and it turns right off. God, so simple, I cannot believe I missed it. Number 2, I originally had only used these auto modes right down here, these 6 different modes. I was a little intimidated by all these buttons, so I just never actually pressed them. I liked the Chinese one, so I always just went with that. But I recently discovered that the manual is actually quite nice too. So what it's going to do after it scans you, you see that that A1 changed to M1, so I assume that's an M, and now you can see it's doing sort of a kneading motion. Maybe you want it to be a little bit more of a percussive motion. We'll change that to M2. Or maybe we want to go to M3, which again is, I don't know exactly what it does, but it's a little bit different. It feels great, and it's just a different mode you can use. You can also adjust the strength. My favorite, you can adjust where the massage actually happens by pressing and holding. So you can see by the blinking blue lights, it is slowly making its way down my back. Maybe you've had a long day and you just want to get that lower section. So we're going to just let it go right there on the lower portion. This one's got kind of like a triple knock thing going on. Ooh, this one's going real fast. So you really just get a lot more control. Ooh, now this one's nice too. This is like a deep kneading kind of massage. Absolutely fantastic. Another thing you can do is manual airbag. Okay, so this one does have the inflatable bags by the forearms, by the legs, and up here by the shoulders. So you might think, well, how do I get that going? You just press air manual, and then you'll see these blinking white lights. Right now, this is for the shoulder, but maybe we want it just on the legs and just on the forearms. So we'll keep pressing this until we find the right one. Boom, now we can get the legs and the feet and the forearms. And as you can see, slowly but surely, they are starting to inflate and squeeze the you-know-what out of my arms. And finally, number 3 is you can change the duration of your massage. Over here, it's got a little button that says timer, and you'll notice right here, it changes length. So maybe you need a whole 30-minute massage. Maybe you've only got time to do a 5-minute massage. Whatever you need to do, the manual features are just fantastic. All things considered, after 6 months of use, I am absolutely loving it. It's got the neat little blue light down there. It just looks nice and futuristic, super comfy. If you really wanted to, you could even pull this bad boy up right here and get a little bit more intense when it gets to the neck. Oh man, I just love this thing. One of my other favorite features is that the whole thing tilts backwards. And so they call it the zero gravity thing. So you're essentially just floating up in there as it's massaging. It actually lets you get a little bit more in depth down in your back section too when you do it that way. So again, we use this thing at least a couple times a week. Way, way easier than going out to a massage therapist and shelling out, $100 or something like that. We are loving it. Highly recommend.